Alright, so let's get this started. Hey everyone, Kaivox here. Today I want to talk to you guys about LED strips. I plan on putting some LED strips on this table behind me and all around me. So I figured, why not let's make a video about it. Why not let's make a video? In my research for trying to figure out what kind of LEDs I wanted to get, I came across a lot of different LEDs, a lot of different sizes, a lot of different colors, RGB ones, regular solid colored ones, different distances apart, the amount of LEDs, the length, the types of switches, the if it has a remote control, if it has a touch button, the amount of amperage I need for power. Depending on the different size of the LED, you're going to need different types of different power bricks, different power adapters, whatever. If you don't get one that's strong enough to power up all the LEDs, then they're just gonna flicker and not do anything. So there's a lot of options out there. There's the super cheap option where you could just get a kit, an RGB kit that can do all the different colors. The problem with RGBs is that, in my opinion, is that sometimes they will leave a rainbow effect. They'll kind of do like a prismy effect, because basically RGB is red, green, and blue. So you have three different LEDs inside of one little diode, and what's happening is they're all lighting up to create white. I want white. Only if you really want white are you gonna get the rainbow effect, or you're gonna get the problem that I would have with these LEDs. So basically I want white, so I decided to just buy the white ones. I bought this roll for about $10 or $12 on Amazon. So basically I decided to get a 2835. So basically what that's talking about is the size of the LED itself. I wanted some that are small, so I bought the smaller ones, and then I also bought the 600 LED per roll. So basically that allows them to be a lot closer together, because if you have them too far apart, some of the LEDs, like the 50/50s, a lot of times there'll be one here and then one all the way over here. So what will happen is you'll get these little spaces on the wall. Depends on where you're installing it too. If you're installing it that's not really close to a wall, that's not shining directly onto the surface that you're going to be illuminating, you can get away with the bigger ones, the ones that are further apart from each other, because you're not actually gonna see that gap between the lights. I am gonna have it about a ½ an inch to 3/4 of an inch away from the wall, so I wanted the LEDs really close together so you don't get any gaps between the LEDs. So I ended up getting these. Let me plug these in really quick to show you guys how bright they are. These are actually the bright white ones. I did not want to get the warm whites because warm white is not what I want for this room. I like bright daylight white. I definitely didn't want the RGBs because I don't really like colored LEDs, not my cup of tea. So a real simple way to hook these up is to just buy the LED. A lot of them come pre-installed with a port for a DC connection. This one did, conveniently. Some of them don't, they just have the strips. You gotta buy this little guy and just screw in the little screws. Some of them you have to solder. This is the other thing that you're gonna need. This is the basics, right? So you need a power brick with enough amperage to actually power the lights. I actually have a 2 amp one that just will not power these lights at all. They flick, they just go bah, 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 bah. So I actually got a 5 amp one as well, and the 5 amp one has no problem powering these LEDs. This strip with the proper power, we get it looks a little bit yellow because the sides are yellow, the things are yellow, but as you can see the lights are very close together and they look really good. Alright guys, so that was part 1 of the setup, LED desk setup thing that I'm doing. Tune in for part 2 when I talk about some more LED stuff and how I'm going to actually install it, and possibly start installing it and show you guys how it's going to be mounted underneath the table, how awesome it's going to look. So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. Like this video if you like this video. I'm Kaivox. Thanks for watching. See you next time.